This is, I think, is an alright solution, nothing too crazy. Pretty much everything in here is untradeable, except for maybe Hazard, I think. And then this is also an untradeable inform, so I think it's alright. And then also, after we do this SBC, we're gonna hopefully get some, at least, if I don't get anything good, hopefully I get at least fodder, because I want to try and do Robin. I see. Okay, anyway, let's get into it, boys. Let's submit it through. Come on. What are we saying here? Yeah, I know it's untradeable. I know it's untradeable. Come on. Holy sh! The thing is, I already have him untradeable! What on earth? I'll use him in the SBC, but damn, boys. So yeah, I've got Neymar's gold untradeable. And I've got I've got the Neymar's UCL untradeable as well. What am I seeing? Well, that's one way to start off an episode. Welcome, boys, back to another episode of the Kyren Road to Glory. Episode number 20 today. And yeah, boys, it's a crazy episode that we got ahead of you. A lot of content. We're going to rush through a lot of stuff because we've got a lot of stuff to catch up for. But right now is Team of the Year, and I got to keep you guys up to date with the Kyren Road to Glory. So we got a lot of gameplay to get through. But we're starting off today's episode with an 84 plus player pick. EA dropped it about a week and a half ago when headliners were in packs. And we did it. We tried it out because it was a very cheap SBC. Only required an inform and 83 rated squad. And we somehow managed to get ourselves a blue untradeable duplicate 91 Neymar. Now you're saying it doesn't have duplicate underneath. We already have Neymar in our club. We've got the gold version. We played over 400, 500 games with him now. So having this UCL version really doesn't help us. It's untradeable. I'm not going to be able to use it. Basically, for me, it's 91 rated fodder. So we go ahead and we submit it through Iron Robin with cards like Once to Watch Odegaard and Florenzi. But it's just a bit weird putting a 700k card through the Iron Robin SBC. But that's what we had to do. And yeah, we had to try out Iron Robin for this weekend. It's going to be very exciting because he's a different sort of card. Not your sort of meta boy with the 4-star weak foot or even 5-star weak foot. He's got 2-star weak foot, but he's got 5-star skills. He's got a crazy finesse shot, and I was keen to try him out. And you guys aren't actually going to see too much gameplay with Robin on the ball, but we are going to kind of review him, and yeah, that'll be how it works. But this is how the team will set up. Of course, it's just me really finding out, trying, like, putting the change card into, like, that right wing spot every single week. We normally have Lozano there, but I do want to try Robin for this weekend, so that's how it's going to go. Now, as I said before, these games are going to go by quick and fast because we actually have to fit 2 weeks of weekly gameplay into today's episode, just to keep you guys all up to date with everything that's going on. So we started off the weekend league very well. We went to 12-0, and then we went to 16-1. I believe we lost our game at 14-0, so what's new on the Kyren Road to Glory? I always seem to lose one in the first 15, and yeah, we managed to go ahead and get ourselves level 15 in the season, which means we're going to take Duncan. I think he looks like the best out of the three. That being said, the Bakambu looks alright, and if you're an OG FIFA fan, you may want to choose Bakambu. But Duncan, you can see those stats. They're incredible stats. For an objective card, had to kind of try him out. Now, coming into this game, we're 18-2, and while the gameplay kind of rolls in the background, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of that Robin card, because you can see he's on the pitch. We're controlling him right now, and I did get to play 25 games with him in Weekend League, so I kind of know all of his, like, flaws and what he's great at and what he's not. What I will say is he's not as fast as someone like a Lozano, which, if that's something that you guys need to know about, that is the case, but he's incredibly good with his technical stats, with his dribbling, and of course he's got 5-star skills. He's got a nutty finesse shot, and if you can get in front of the goal in the right shot of shooting angle, he will more likely than not finish the shot. He's really clinical. And you just have to make sure that you're not putting him onto that left foot, onto that right foot. But the real thing is, though, and the thing that makes him a bit of a pain for Weekend League is when you come up against higher tier opponents, more often than not, people know that you're going to be trying to aim a shot on Robin's left foot. And it just makes it very predictable in those tough games when you're coming up against people who are very good. So that's what I would say. If you guys missed out on this Robin SBC, it's not something to be too disappointed about, because there are probably better cards in that position. But is he a fun card? Yes. Do I regret doing him? Absolutely not. He's really fun, and next to Kleiber as well, because we get that strong link with Kleiber. If you want to play him in a 4-5-1, that partnership of those two players, an absolute incredible partnership. And I don't think it really cost us all too much on our accounts. We basically just had to put through our Neymar, so that's the way it is. But yeah, anyway, boys, fast forwarding a bit forward, we actually managed to take this weekend and go all the way to 26-3. So this was the final game for Elite 1, and we were kind of pushing it for it. I said it last week when we played the game last week. We finished 25-4, and I said those games are my fault. I needed to improve, and it very well could have been an Elite 1 record and an Elite 1 finish. And you guys probably know the drill by now. We don't really lose these sort of games most often than not. We end up winning these ones. When we're 26-3, we usually clutch it up, and this is no exception. We do also go ahead to win this one 4-1. So we get another Elite 1 finish on the Kyren road to glory. It's kind of becoming pretty common nowadays. I think in the past, I would say 6 weekend leagues, including this one, we probably finished about 4 or 5 Elite 1s, which is really, really, really good to see, and that includes a top 100 finish as well. So, really, really liking the game at the current point when we were playing this, but I will say that the current patch that has just been released has jumbled it up a bit. It's jumbled a bit up for me. So I got to readapt to the new patch. I use a lot of stepovers in my gameplay, and that's a big problem. Because I'm looking back and I'm editing the footage, and I can tell you guys right now, those stepovers are very, very crucial in creating that little bit of space in order to get that opening for the shot. And I'm struggling with the new patch to attack, so we're gonna have to see how it goes, but that's something for another later episode. Now, fast forwarding a bit onwards, we're also going ahead and claiming a whole bunch of objectives, and you guys will see that throughout the episode. We're prepping for Team of the Year. We're trying to complete as many objectives as we can, get those 100Ks, get those ultimate packs, get those rare megas, get those prime gold players packs. It's so important for our account, because every single pack could be the one that holds a Team of the Year card, and if we can have a first owner Team of the Year card, if we can have an untradeable Team of the Year card on our account, that's coins that we just don't have to spend, and it's absolutely beautiful. This year, the Team of the Year cards all seem to be really good, besides potentially for my main accounts, Lewandowski. And the reason why I say that is because I already have Ronaldo, I already have Cantona, so maybe Lewandowski would be a third player in that might be a bit odd there. And you guys have seen right there, we just claimed Div 1 Rank 1 Rivals rewards again, and we've got Elite 1 rewards for you guys to show off. But yeah, I think every single other card we can pretty much fit in our team, and it's very, very, very usable. So that's coins that we don't have to spend. So I'm hoping and praying we're able to get a Team of the Year. We've got a lot of packs saved up for it, but it really just comes down to the EA pack gods. Now, right here, boys, these are our red picks. You guys know that we're saving our packs for Team of the Year. This is the Team of the Week, and the reason why I'm showing you Team of the Week 16 is because this is also the Team of the Week that we get the bonus reds for. Some of the main players include Royce, Griezmann, Navas. I think there was a Depay in there as well. So there are some decent cards that I wouldn't mind on the account, especially like a Royce. I love Royce from previous FIFA, so I would love to get a red Royce. But as you can see, the first pick contains a Danilo and also Zahavi. I've got to say as well, for the boys who may have played this past weekend league and you've still got Zahavi, if you need to do an Eredivisie objective, this card's really good. 4-star, 4-star, good agility and balance, and he's got a crack shot on him as well. I really enjoyed him, and you guys will see a bit later that I managed to complete the entirety of the Eredivisie League SBC. I was playing with Zahavi, and he was absolutely destroying it. So if you guys have a chance to try out the card, I would highly recommend you try out the card. Now right here in our second one, we get Parejo, and then to wrap up for the final one, we actually are going to take a Zahavi. Well, it's Zahavi in all 3 player picks, which is kind of a bit but hey, it is what it is. Red rewards are kind of a bit yikes, but it is good that EA are giving us these bonus reds so that we have another chance to get some of the bigger players. And I really do hope that going forward in the future, EA do more of these bonus red player picks from playing the weekend league. It makes people play more weekend league, which is good because there's just more players playing the game, and I feel like people have motivation then to go for more red picks because it gets you that much closer to another 86 plus player pick. But also on top of that as well, it actually gives you a bit more of a reward for Weekend League. Because I don't know if it's about you guys, but for me, Weekend League recently hasn't been very rewarding. Our red play picks have been pretty shambolic. And then also on top of that, like, I haven't been opening packs. So we've basically just been having coins. And there's been no real reason to open Team of the Week packs because all the Team of the Weeks are kind of a bit shocking. So that's kind of the way I think about it. I don't know about how you guys feel about it. but these extra red player picks give a little bit more of an incentive to the people who are playing Weekend League. I think it makes it a little bit more worthwhile, which is good to see. Now right here, boys, we do manage to go ahead and complete the Eredivisie squad foundations. That includes Gravenberch. I don't know how to say this guy's name, the German name, I apologize. And then also, I think we also get Van Bergen as well, who's a 5-star, 3-star player. But the main one I wanted to get was Gravenberch, because he links to Kleiber, he gets the hyperlink, and then he also gets a strong link to Robben. So if I ever want to play with a fun team, a different team, I've now got those 3 players. I can kind of keep them. And if you guys haven't played up against Gravenberch or with Gravenberch, he's kind of like an alternative to Baby Blanc. He's 6'4" or 6'3". He's got great agility, balance, and he's got really long legs. So he kind of gives you that Blanc-esque sort of ability. Now, Blanc has a bit more of a bigger presence, but that Gravenberch card is still really, really good. And also, through that, we actually got a few 75+ rare player packs. We actually got a Ciro Immobile in that, so that's some more fodder that helps us as well. Now, I also started doing the MLS, and we managed to get the long card. I don't know what the first name of this guy is, but he looks like a pretty decent center-back. So we're slowly getting these objectives done, and these are objectives that I probably should have done previously, but just really haven't had the chance or the time to do so. So we're slowly getting them done. And the reason why I was doing all these objectives was because I was trying to complete this. The 300 live foot friendlies wins means that we get a 100k pack as well as also an ultimate pack for Team of the Year. So we managed to complete that. That will go into the pack save. And yeah, the packs are building up. They're really, really getting there. So it's good to see. Now, fast forward a bit. We're going to get into the next Weekend League. This is what we're going to do. And we're going to show you guys the main important games. So win number 10, win number 16, and win number 22. And my goal this weekend was actually only to play 22 wins. By the way, as well, we took Robben out and we put back Lozano. I think he just fits the meta a bit better. But yeah, my goal this weekend was to play only to 10 wins. And I got to a point when I was 22-3, and chat was like, you know what, Kyren, keep going, see what you can get. And boys, we managed to get another 27. I was really just making sure I wanted to go to like 22 this week. I didn't want to push it too much because we've been doing bits recently. We've got so many Elite 1 finishes. We got Elite 2 before that, and then like last month we got like a top 100 as well as like 3 Elite 1s. So we've been playing really well, but I didn't really want to play too much. I also had to like condense my games a bit more. But yeah, we actually managed to get another 27 in this Weekend League, and you guys will see the gameplay from that. Now, right here, boys, the first bonus player pick, what's it going to be? And it's actually going to be something not too bad. We did all right with this one. From a 3-player pick, I got to say, this is probably one of the better 3-player picks, and I'll probably keep this card just for fodder. It's going to be an 85 rated Hinteregger, which is actually really decent. When you consider that there are some icon SBCs that say we require a full 85 or an 86 rated squad with one Team of the Week or Foot Champs player. If you can have that Foot Champs player like a Hinteregger, it's the same thing with Parejo as well. You can use that for fodder. So that's really good. So we take that all day, every day. We also go ahead and get level 20 in the level, the season. So we also get a rare Electrum Players pack. Which is very nice. And you can see the record. We move over to 15-2. Now, also in this Weekend League, I actually started off really poorly. I started off at, I believe we lost like game number 5 and then game number 8. So I started off at like 7-2, I'm pretty sure, or something along those lines. And somehow we just went on a massive win streak. We did so well to come back into it. But that being said, you guys will see what's a big prevalent part of my gameplay. You guys just saw one there with Cantona, step overs, and I really do feel like coming into the new patch with everything that's going on, I'm gonna have to change some stuff up, because the way that I've been playing recently, it's been very catered to how the gameplay's been, and obviously it's been within our favor because I've been able to use step overs in order to create that little gap. But now it's a bit of a pain, right? And I'm not going to be able to create as much. So we've got to find something new, something a bit different. But hey, look, what we normally do, if there's a patch, if there's a bump in the road, we try to work through it, we try to improve, and slowly over time we'll get back up to a standard where we need to be. Now, right here, boys, Cantona doing the bits. He just scored a goal. He passes one off to Neymar, and I've got to say as well, Cantona, Neymar, in this gameplay, absolutely incredible. I gotta say that the lack of step overs in the new patch may have made Cantona a little bit less usable because he's not as agile anymore. You guys see right there, another step over to get that little bit of a speed boost. And yeah, it's gonna be a bit disheartening, honestly, because we've been doing so well. So I gotta find a different way to actually play, and that's just gonna take a bit of time. But anyway, boys, we get our 16th win. There we go, lads. We go to 16-2, and that means we get our second bonus red player pick. And of course, it's 1 out of 4 this time from Team of the Week 16. And unfortunate for us, we actually get a player that we already have. So the best player that we got, we already had. So we had to choose the next best thing, and the player that we already had was Zahavi. So we had to go ahead and choose Taremi, which really wasn't all too good, which is a bit of a pain, but hey, it is what it is. But what I will say, boys, is coming up into Team of the Year, you guys know that the midfielders are out right now. We got released today, 97 Bruno, 96 Kevin De Bruyne, and also Kimmich as well, and we already have the attackers. Well, I will say that with everything going on right now, I'm really hoping and praying that with our save packs, we're able to get one. We've been saving for such a long time now. You guys know that, like, you saw at the start of the Road to Glory, our titles and stuff were going off. Because we were just getting pack pull after pack pull after pack pull because we were opening so many packs. I genuinely haven't opened a pack that's above 25k since probably the end of Black Friday. That's how long we've been saving the packs. We've got about 7 million coins worth of packs saved up. So it really comes down to the luck and the RNG, and we got to give our hopes and praise to the EA pack gods. But look, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But this is the first year as well that I've actually really done this. I usually don't save packs for Team of the Year because I usually don't think it's worth it. But this year I saw, like, Footmist didn't really have anything that I wanted in packs, and then we went to headliners, and by that point I was already so deep. This is going to be a real true test, and it's going to be see if it's actually worth it. Now, the good other thing about saving so many packs, I think we'll have at least about 1,000 rare players packed from all these packs. What we're going to be able to do is we're going to be able to recycle those through, pending that EA actually drop good, upgrade packs. So, fingers crossed that they do. By the way, this is the final red player pick, and they gave us Hinteregger, they gave us Taremi, and Zahavi as well. So, I do indeed have to take a little bit of Belhanda, and that's our bonus reds, boys. We really didn't get anything all too good again. It's just, I don't know, red picks recently for me, it's just been a bit disappointing, but realistically, like, the team of the weeks aren't good enough, and the red picks are just not good enough as well, so it's like the combination of the two. It's just a bit shocking. But anyway, boys, coming into our final game of the week for today, we're coming up against an insane team. That guy had a Prime Baggio. I think I also saw in there as well a Robin Kleiber link with Neymar and Mbappe. But we get a nice little rebound goal to make it 1-0 in the 36th minute with Cantona, and yeah, from this point onwards, we got to go and win these ones. He gives up a pen. Really weird pen, by the way. This would have been one of those ones where he's got the ball with the keeper. I've looked over at chat, and then I've looked back, and I've got a pen. So I didn't even know that this happened. But that's how the pen happened, and we slot it in with Cantona. I've been also trying to get a bit better at penalties, because if you guys have been here from the start of the Road to Glory, we've really struggled with penalties. But I think I'm getting to the point now where I'm able to just not put it in like the three bottom corners, like the center, middle, left. I'm actually able to put it like the top bins and stuff, which is good to see, because that needs to happen if we're able to actually win pen shootouts. And pens are an important part of the game. Like, obviously, if you cannot go to pen shootouts, that's a beautiful thing to see. But some games just have to go to pens, and in Weekend League, every win counts. So that's kind of the way it goes. We make it 4-1 with Cantona. There's one more goal coming up right now. Bit of a lucky deflection off Joe Gomez, but Cantona has his physicality, passes it over to Neymar, and Neymar makes it 5-1. That is it, complete and done, boys. We get another elite one on the account. That's our second one of today's episode. And I think probably like number 8 or 9 of the year total. So we're racking them up. We're doing bits on the Road to Glory. It's good to see. And of course, we're going to have those beautiful Elite 1 rewards, which we will open up also on top of that in this episode. So, I know there's a lot of stuff going on, by the way, boys. Hopefully you guys don't feel overwhelmed by that. But it's just the way this episode has to be. For us to catch you guys back up to speed, we kind of have to mash everything together. Now, you guys are going to be seeing a whole bunch of objective claims right here. I think there was a mega pack there. There's a premium gold players pack. We get a rare mega from the mega matchup as well. And this is all just me, like, just generally just playing the game throughout the midweek. EA actually dropped a lot of really good packs just throughout the midweek, and it's been really, really good. And then also on top of that, they gave us a draft token SBC, and we decided to go ahead and do the draft. I did one off stream, and then I also did one recently on stream. So you guys will see that in the next episode. But in this one, we managed to get Seedorf in there with Messi and Aubameyang. Nothing too crazy. No really cards that I really wanted to try out. But I guess Seedorf was an alright card to try out. And I did want to try out Messi because I haven't really used too much of him this year. Yeah, the team played pretty well. The defense was actually really good. I was actually really surprised how good De Ligt was. But we actually ended up winning all 4 games in that one. 10-0, 4-3, 3-0, and 5-1 to get the draft win. And, of course, what else do you expect from a draft win but 2 25k packs? So that's the way it goes. That's the way it is, boys. A bit unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. That's no big deal for me. Would love to see if, and this would make me play draft a lot more. I don't play draft too much because I don't think you just make enough profit out of it. But I would love to see if you win the draft, you get a draft token back. Because I feel like if you win 4 games, then you should get the next entry for free. That's the way I think about it. But maybe it's just too profitable. Maybe EA know that. But that would make the mode a lot better for me. But I just don't really use draft. I've only played 8 games of draft this year on my account. So that's kind of the way it is. Anyway, boys, one other final SBC that I wanted to do. I did this last minute. We did I think his name's Giovanni. It might be another one, or Jonathan. I did the DeSantis SBC. And the reason why I did that was I've come up against him a lot in Weekend League and in Rivals and stuff. People are playing him as a super sub. The card is so hard to deal with. And for an 82 and an 83 rated squad, I thought it was just kind of a must, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to bite the bullet. We're going to put some cards through. It's not going to be that big of a deal. It's not too expensive, and we'll get that back. Now, finally, boys, coming up and to wrap up the episode, we've got our final reward set. Of course, once again, we've got Div 1, Rank 1 Rivals. You guys must know it's a staple at this point. We're getting those Ultimate Packs in. We're up to 17 Ultimate Packs on the road to glory, so we're going to have those for Team of the Year. We also get 2 Mega Packs as well, and then also on top of that, we've got our Elite 1 Foot Champs rewards once again. And this Team of the Week had Pogba as well as also Ben Yedder. So those are the 2 big boys we were going for. And you guys can kind of guess what's the deal gonna be with Reds. I feel like it's just the same old. Like there's nothing really too crazy from it. The first one, I don't even know how to say the guy's name. We packed him in every single red share play that we got. Jorquay or whatever his name is, he was in every single one. The second one, I get a choice between Jovic and Cooper Miners. For me personally, it doesn't really matter either one because this is going into an 86 plus pick, and then the final one, we get ourselves Ogbonna. Unfortunately, not as overpowered as the Foot Birthday Ogbonna back in previous FIFAs. But hey, we still take him. Nice little card, and we chuck him through the Foot Champs premium upgrade for an 86 plus pick. Fingers crossed for us. That hopefully you can get something good. I decided to save Zahavi, by the way, as well, because I actually did want to keep him. And there we go, guys. 86 plus pick. A whole bunch of effort. This is our 3rd one, by the way, on the road to glory so far that we've done. We open it up, and we get nothing once again. We get a duplicate Pareo, and we also get Morata as well as Luis Alberto. So probably one of the worst red plex you could get, especially considering that the 87 is a dupe. I actually end up going ahead and taking Morata because I don't really want to do an SBC right now. I'm also doing a whole bunch of bronze pack method right now, and I don't want to really discard recovery yet. So I end up taking Morata just so I can have 2 red players. If I need to put them both in the same squad, I can do that as well. And yeah, that's just kind of the way it is, boys. But it's a bit rough. It's a bit rough going through all these weekend leagues, putting all this effort in, and being a bit shafted with the red picks. Hey, look, it is what it is. RNG happens in FIFA. We've had incredible packs on this account. And I'm hoping that continues through the Team of the Year, because the Team of the Year prep is full underway. You guys saw how many SBCs and upgrade packs that we did. Not upgrade packs, but objective packs that we did today. And yeah, we're currently sitting on about 7 million coins worth of packs. Every pack's above 25k. So the Team of the Year pack opening should be absolutely massive. And it's going to be going live on our stream this weekend. So if you do want to catch that, check out the Twitch channel. Would highly recommend. We're going to be doing it with the entire Team of the Years in pack. And I'm hoping that we get a 12th man. We haven't heard too much about it yet. But I've heard rumors that Twitch tweeted out there's going to be some 12th man reveal revealed or something like that. So fingers crossed that happens. But anyway, boys, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, our account's coming along swimmingly. We have about 4.3 million coins. We've got all of our packs saved up. And then also on top of that, we've got this team as well. So our road to glory is in a very, very good state. But this week's a big one, boys. This week's a huge one. If we get something massive in our pack pulls, it takes it to that next level. If we don't, then yeah, we're going to be in a bit of an iffy situation. But what I will say, though, is I think we're going to get at least one team of the year minimum. Looking at the price of the team of the years, we should be at least able to get maybe 1 or 2 good ones. I might try and get a Bruno because he looks absolutely cracked. But I know the hype around that card is so massive. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get a Bruno Fernandes, but he would fit obviously very nice on the team. We've got a lot of Portuguese links, and we've also got Rashford on the bench if we really need to use him. But anyway, boys, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you always enjoyed the 84 plus pick. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Weekend League gameplay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the rewards as well. And yeah, our account's coming along really well. And hopefully Team of the Year will pay us out of it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Much love. Hopefully you guys stay safe, take care, have a good one, and peace.
Broken